misteriosos. Uma população de seres fantásticos saiu dos livros e filmes e foi parar no Museu de História Natural de Nova York. Entre esqueletos de dinossauros, plantas e insetos, o Metrópolis encontrou uma curiosa exposição. Dá só uma olhada.
We're standing in the Mythic Creatures exhibit at the American Museum of Natural History. The exhibit is divided into three realms: creatures of the water, creatures of the land, creatures of the air, and then there's a grand finale with dragons. Dragons are everywhere, in the water, on the land, in the air.
What are the most popular myths then? When you look at traditionally, like throughout history, and then when you look at the new generation, these people that are bringing these myths, does it match, or they have other myths that are left?
One of the interesting things about myth is that it's in a constant state of morph. It's changing all the time. Now, consider the dragon. In the medieval world, dragons are satanic. Dragons are fallen angels. Dragons get killed by saints, get crushed under the boot of St. George. But if you read about dragons today, there's a mix. There are some pretty terrifying dragons. If you read J.R.R. Tolkien, he knew his classics. He knew the ancient literature. But if you read some other things, dragons are friends, dragons are helpful. There's Aragon, for example, is a nice dragon.
The reason I wanted to use dragons in Aragon was simply because I loved reading about these fantasy books, and I thought it would make an interesting subject for story. It's not just that they're big and scaly and beautiful or terrifying or whatever the case may be, it's the fact that they also have very interesting personalities.
What civilizations do we see here?
Oh, you see a great range here. You see, first of all, what are learned in school as the great civilizations. Many of our notions of myth come from ancient Greek and Roman writing on the subject. But then we look at China, and this is another place that's producing myth and producing it and writing it down, and mythic themes carry through centuries. The big story here is our Homo sapiens sapiens brain. Human beings can tell lies and make narratives. Human beings can write books about dragons. Human beings can tell fantastic stories. Human beings can think they've spotted a Loch Ness monster. That is the common element here, the fantastic capacity of the human imagination to take fragments and weave them into fantastic stories.